everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Greg. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, B.A. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton, also Ben Simmons out there, and it's Bridges in at the 2. Now here's Barnes, here's Murray. Big Daddy grabs aboard, and the endorsement deals keep coming in for MP. Latest news is he'll be the face of Mobile One for their next marketing push.
And that's a smart move by Mobile One. They can see that MP's stock is starting to take off, and they got in early.
And here are the Kings now, after the basket by Brooklyn. Monk for 3. They get it again. To the wing, right side, to the inside, Big Daddy, and the basket's good, off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Monk, pass to Barnes, back to Monk. Now Fox, over Dinwiddie. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time, and they mean a lot to that community.
Here's Fox, following the bucket by the Nets. And Barnes, the bucket, on the assist by Fox.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Simmons brings a double team. Monk for 3. No luck on that one.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
The shot by Big Daddy, no good. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
This is a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot-up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
Now here's Dinwiddie. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. The fadeaway. And the play by Bridges as he finishes it off for 2.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Dinwiddie against Fox. Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
What you love is a big man who understands the timing of a roll. Set the screen, get to the open spot. That is beautiful basketball.
Here's Claxton, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Bridges down low, Monk covers. That one's good for 2. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Mitchell. And that one hits the back iron. For Brooklyn, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Back to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Now here's Davis. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Lyles. The shot won't fall. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Nets with the lead. Down low. Simmons laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Davis. Pass to Lyles. Shot to stop the run. He can't hit that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nets out in front, up by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Fans, your kings, you can't.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 69.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's O'Neal. Back to Dinwiddie. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
Herder against Bridges. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doors.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Pass to Herder. Shot from 12. Brooklyn with the board. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire All-Star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you. And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doors, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Good on the second, so he makes them both. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade, what do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
On the wing, Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the
Shot
first
clock
half.
at 6.
2 minutes.
From about 19, Ben Simmons grabs the board.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Fox, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Fox. A minute 31 left in the first half of this one. Brooklyn with the board. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Barnes. Not going to go that time.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And the Nets, another 3.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Outside Mitchell. Inside. Here's Lyles. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And he makes it.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fox outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Fox. 11 feet out. Rebound Brooklyn. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Top of the key. And there's another one for the Nets.
Well, this is his role. Joe Harris is out there to get buckets. We know he can shoot it. He can put it on the deck. He is a tremendous player.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Bridges misses. The Kings shooting 41% in this game. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around. And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Both good from the line that time. Now here's Dinwiddie. Over to the wing. Here's Big Daddy. The three is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
The 3 from Barnes. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Big Daddy. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Simmons with the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Kings have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Timeout called. The Kings.
With the timeout.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
Herter's checked in for Barnes. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Dinwiddie. Will it go? Sabonis can't hit.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Right side Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, good commitment from Murray. He stays with his shot and gets the contact.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Murray. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And Murray drops them both.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Here's Thomas. Outside Johnson from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with these players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Fades back. Sabonis can't hit.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Outside Johnson. And yep, it's good. Johnson's got 5 now.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Sabonis. 1:07 left in the third. Blocked! Curry against Mitchell. Here's Claxton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Davis down low, down to 5 on the shot clock. To win the run. Mitchell misses. Brooklyn has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Johnson lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Curry. Mitchell against Curry. Mitchell, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Brooklyn holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams.
Substituting on the
course,
court,
being very hands-on with their business. But
Joe
basketball
Harris.
is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
And so in the game for the Nets, they've got Edmond Sumner, Yuta Watanabe out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Big Daddy in a 2-guard. Outside Monk. Pass to Herter. And it's Watanabe with the rebound. Brooklyn in total control. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Fox outside. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.